Good morning. How are we all doing? How's it going? Nice to see you. Welcome back. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? How are we all doing today? How you doing? You good? I'm back. I'm sorry I was gone for a little while. I was sick. I had a cold. You can probably still hear it. I've got a little bit of a snuffle still. But we're doing well. We're doing better. We're doing good. I'm actually alive. It's a bright early morning. Well, what day is it? You know, it's really sad. I've been that sick that I have no idea what day it is. Oh my God, it's a Friday. It's actually a Friday. Well, okay. Welcome to a lovely Friday. Hope you guys are having fun. Hope you guys are having a great day. If you've read the title of the video, we need coal, and I'll show you why. Okay, so I'm working on a project. We're on the ANGELSMP for anyone who doesn't know what we're doing. The ANGELSMP is run by Angel Naomi, who is a content creator, and she has this awesome server, and we're on it, and we're having fun, and I'm building something. Look at that. I live in a house that is a flower pot, and there's a reason for that. This is Flower Pot Mountain. I'm making a really weird amusement park. This entire mountain, hang on, we'll have a look at the map here. So this entire mountain is where I live, right? And I have this idea. Of dividing this into sections. Hello, Jessica. Welcome in. Nice to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome. So like I was saying, this is my island. This is where I live. And my plan is to divide all this up, and I'm going to plant as many pot plants as I can possibly plant. Does that make sense? Pot plants are possible plant. The reason why we need coal is we need to make lots of pot plants, right? And we're going to eventually, I've got the furnaces working overtime. They're doing their thing. See, look, they're making, oh, hang on, they can make some more bricks for me. But yes, we're running out of coal. It's empty. It's all empty. So we've got all these flower pots so far, but that's just not enough. We just need more. We got lots of clay. So while I've been sick, I've been working on something down the back here. Let me show you. These are my clay farms making clay for me, which are great. I actually made an automated clay farm. I had to put on gaming on the PlayStation 4 to hold due to my dad won't buy me new controller right now. Oh, that sucks. What's wrong with the old controller? Not working? Oh, excuse me. Sorry, just wiping my nose. I still have a little bit of a cold. My apologies if I sniff and snuffle and all the usual bits and pieces. But yes, so I actually built a automatic farm down there that makes me some more clay as well. But that means we also need lots of furnaces to burn and make all of the bricks so that we can make all the pots. The problem is, in order to make a single pot, you need 3 bricks, which means that we have to make a lot of clay and turn that into a lot of bricks, which is a problem. We need to work on 2 things. 1, we need lots of coal, and 2, we need a new storage place for all the pots and all of the clay, because as you can see, I've already filled up all this and I'm running out of room. And we need like thousands. Like my plan is to actually plant 100,000. So we need to get some coal. That's what we're doing today. We're going exploring, and we're going to go and see if we can get some find some coal. We can't do that. Let's just put some of these away in here. We don't want to lose any of this stuff. Bricks can go in there as well. And that can go in there. The analogs break so easily. Yeah, they do, unfortunately. I went through a few controllers on my PlayStation as well. It's a little bit of a problem. All right, so here what are we doing? Getting rid of the redstone. That can go in here. Food. All right, food can go in the bundle there. Mud. Mud can go in the dirt. Yes. There must be a bug with the controllers of late. I think also that eventually they just wear out too. You know, I mean, you use them pretty hard when you're actually using controllers. Food. Glorious food. Not sure that's there. Okay, so we need some iron. We'll take some iron with us. That'll do. We're gonna need some sticks or some wood. That can go in there. There we go, that'll work. Take some actual wood with us. Pickaxe, sword, axe, shovel. Do I put on equipment? I suppose I do, don't I? Let's do that. Have we got a shield around somewhere? Yeah, there we go. Put the shield on. There we go. Looking saucy. I'm looking saucy. Saucy. All right, so let's just. Oh, they've already slept. Okay, cool. I've got plenty of food. All right, cool. Well, the great thing is we can just do this. Random teleport. See where we end up, eh? And then we'll go and search for some coal. All right, where are we? We are here. I always seem to get teleported here. I don't understand why. Or like in this vicinity. Okay. We can go over here and have a look. See if we can find some coal down in... Oh. It's a big hole. Hello, big hole. Oh. Why is there a block of snow here? Clearly someone left that here. Hang on a second. Is my game audio? Oops. Not what I'm looking for. Options. Sound. Let's put on some music, okay? A bit of music. Blocks. Yeah. When it comes to bowling, my friend Mike says the lanes are usually oily and he slipped. Well, that's true. The lanes do have to be oily so that the ball rolls smoothly down the aisle. I used to bowl back in the day. My friends and I used to be part of a team just for fun. You know, on Tuesday night, go and have a few drinks, go bowling. It was great fun. Ooh, spooky cave. Oh, I found some coal. Look at that. Our first catch of the day. So what have you guys been up to? What exciting things have been happening in the world of my chat? What have we been doing? As I said, I've been sick, so I've been lying in bed a lot. Just doing very little. Coughing and spluttering and all the usual bits and pieces. I don't know about you, but I always seem to get sick at the worst possible time. Like when there's so many things to do. And you're just like, man, I really need to get up and get things done. and you're just like, but I'm too sick. I'm going to stay in bed. Is that music very loud? Oh, it's not too bad. We might turn it down a little bit. Let me just get this coal first. Look at all this lovely coal. Tweaked. He hurt his knee while bowling. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Especially because you're carrying the ball at the same time. So just like, ow. I used to have my own bowling ball. It was blue and green. It was very cool. Actually, I think I'll still have it somewhere. That's an interesting idea. What did I do with it? Like, you can't really throw out a bowling ball, can you? I suppose you can, but I don't know, it just seems like let's turn the music down a little bit. There we go. It's a very deep hole. I can't really get to that coal over there very well, can I? Why is all coal in really difficult spots? Okay, let's climb higher maybe. See if we can go up and over. See what's on the other side. Oh, I'll tell you what I have been doing while I've been chilling out, being sick. That's why professionals carry towels, sometimes wipe down the floors before they bowl. Yes, yeah, and they also polish their ball as well, so it's nice and smooth, so it will spin properly. Make sure that it's going the direction it should. There's a village over here. Oh. What is this? This looks interesting. Is this someone's house? I don't think that... Maybe that was going to be something? I don't know. Not quite sure. Anyway, we're moving on. Yeah, so the things that I was doing while I was sick, I was painting miniatures. I haven't painted miniatures in ages. And I was just like, I was in the mood to do some miniature painting. And a friend of mine had printed out a really nice image of a griffin. And I was like, whoa, you know what? I'm going to paint the griffin. So I did some painting. It's very cool. Very nice. It turned out very well. I'm really happy with the way it turned out, actually. Oh, hello. Crazy son of a... Get out of it. Did he just fall over? Where you going, buddy? Wow, it's a long way down. Okay, let's... Actually, what happens if you random teleport again? Oh, I can't do it for another 3 minutes. Fair enough. I bet it wasn't oil, it was wax. Actually, yeah, that's possibly true too. See, these are the... What is going on? These are the dangers of going outside. When you go outside and do activities, people just get hurt. Stay inside, people. Oh, carrots. Can I have some carrots? I've been here before because I remember the shipwreck. We've already done this shipwreck. Okay. Well, that's because we're kind of heading the way. Maybe we should turn around and go the other way, right? Like we should go that way. No, that way. Yeah, that way. Let's go that way. We'll go up. Up instead of down on the map. When they're bowling alley wax on the floors, they've got to put the wet floor sides. Well, I suppose it's kind of expected that there's going to be wax on the floor. And then they make you wear slippery shoes anyway. Do they still do that? Do people still have to change? It's been a long time since I've bowled. Like, do you still have to change into bowling shoes, or do people just wear normal shoes nowadays? I don't know. Hello, little piggy. Minecraft Live is soon. What, Sunday? That'll be cool. That'll be interesting. Or maybe it's Saturday or Sunday. One of the days. Suppose it depends on where you are, eh? We'll have to see all the cool new things that... there's a cow hiding. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? What are you... All right, I won't give away your position. You can stay there. It's a bit of coal there. We'll take that. Give me all the coal. I need all the coal. Coal, coal, coal. What do you think that they're going to announce in Minecraft Live? Do you think we're actually going to get an announcement that there's going to be a new dimension? A lot of people seem to think so. I mean, we're due for a new one. We're due for an end update, which would be very cool. But it'd be kind of cool to see if there's something different. Like, throw us a real curveball and be like, what about the gate in the deep dark? Like, hello, Ninja, how are you, man? Welcome in, welcome in. You know, it'd be really, really interesting to like, okay, finally the, I'm sad the frogs got reset. Yes, yeah, poor frogs. They got reset. It was an interesting idea, and I still have the idea in my head as a possibility, and who knows, maybe we can figure out how to turn it into something someday. But yes, it's definitely an idea I still have. But I don't share the idea because I'm scared that someone will take my idea. They'll be just like, that's a great idea, let's do that. But yes, we will keep it one day, and then one day there'll be a video and it'll be just like, oh my god, that's the greatest idea ever. Captain Deadmeat, you're brilliant. Yeah, we know nobody's... Oh, I forgot to bring a bed with me. Just annoying we grinded for nothing. Yeah, it happens a lot. Actually, in Minecraft, I find it happens like a lot. In the sense of I work on videos. I've worked on probably 5 or 6 videos that I spent months working on, and I never ended up making them for multiple reasons. I worked on one where the server actually closed down before I actually finished it, which was a pain in the butt. They were like, oh yeah, we're gonna go and do it'll go until the end of the month, and then they were just like, we're closing it early. And I'm just like, oh man, I haven't finished. It was so close. There've been a couple of ones that I've done where it's just like, I don't know, by the end of it, I didn't like the idea of the video. The video didn't turn out as well as I'd hoped. And so I was just like, well, I'm not going to release that. It's not going to be as good as I wanted it to be. And then there've just been ones that I just haven't finished. I got sidetracked or something else came up, and I'm just like, I want to go more north, don't we? We want to get that way. I'm very unequipped. Hang on, let's build a boat. We need a boat. I don't even have enough. Oh yeah, I do. I've got enough for a boat. Yes, a boat. There we go. Are you streaming on Twitch? Yes, I'm on Twitch and on YouTube. Streaming on both. I was streaming, originally streaming on TikTok as well, but the thing keeps crashing and it keeps booting you and it gets really annoying. So I stopped doing that. I'm just like, I can't be bothered. So I might as well just stream on the YouTube and the Twitch. I mean, the benefit of YouTube is obviously, is that the VODs are there straight after if anyone wants to view them and watch my content and just be like, he's so cool. I love his videos. Oh, when I grow up, I want to be Deadmeat. 3 things at once would be you. I've got a strong enough computer that is able to handle all 3. And then I can record as well at the same time, so. No, go away, you flaming zombie. I'm just going to cut through here. Yeah. Oh, watermelons. Watermelons. Yummy. I love watermelon. Oh, flaming zombie coming to get me. Grab some watermelon and we'll just pass on through. Oh, hello, birdie. Watched Invincible season 4 yet? I'm just going to say this, and I know people are going to hate me for it. I've never seen Invincible at all. At all. Haven't watched any of it. People keep telling me to. But I just haven't got around to it. It's on my to-do list. I don't watch a lot of shows. Mainly because I don't have time. Like anything, so the difference with a film versus say a television is, with a film I know it's 2 hours, or I know that it's 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever. But with a show, it's multiple episodes, multiple seasons, and after a while you're just like, I just don't have time. I wish I did. Like when I'm sick and stuff like that, I'll churn through things, catch up on things I haven't watched. Or, I'll go through stages where sometimes I'll get addicted to something. But, a lot of, a lot of people are like, oh, have you seen this? And have you seen this? And have you seen this? And half the time I'm like, nope, I haven't seen that. Nope, I haven't seen that either. Nope. I'm like, I really should watch some of these things sometimes. But I'm more of a creator rather than a consumer. Even in my downtime, like I like to do things. Like I like to be working on things rather than just sitting around watching stuff. I think it stemmed from years and years ago when I was very, very sick when I was younger, and I was in hospital a lot. Obviously, I couldn't do anything, and I was in and out of hospital for like 6 months. And so all I could do was sit around and watch television and watch films. And ever since then, I sort of am very, I much prefer to be doing something. Like I feel like I should be active. I feel like I should be, come here. Rather than just sitting around, flicking through Netflix, and like I don't even have Netflix, so. Sheepy. Thank you. I got a jeb head. Jeb head. All right, let's go. But yeah, like quite often I'll put on something in the background or while I'm doing things. But my fear is that I'll start watching a show that has like 12 seasons and get addicted to it, and then be just like, right, well, I'm just going to watch this. I'm just going to watch this show for the next 3 weeks, 4 weeks, while I churn through 10 seasons of whatever show it is. MC Live is in 2 days? Yes, it is. It is indeed. It is indeed. And it's going to be awesome. They're going to show us lots of cool stuff. And we'll be just like, oh yeah. That happened to you with Big Bang Theory? I started watching Big Bang Theory, and obviously I've seen like episodes here and there that have been like on television and stuff like that. But yes. I think I watched the first season of Big Bang Theory and was like, yeah, that's kind of funny. But I think Big Bang Theory is one of those shows where I've seen the first season and I've seen like the last episode. So I've seen the front and the back, but I've never seen in between. Have we got enough wool? Yes, we do. I don't think we've got enough wood though. Hang on. Let's get some wood. There we go. Put that down. 12 seasons? Does Big Bang Theory have 12 seasons? Wow. I didn't realize it ran for that long. We need some watermelon. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, he wins the Nobel Prize. For anyone, apologies for anyone who I've just spoilt the ending of Big Bang Theory, but by this stage, if you haven't seen it, then that's your own problem. But yeah, there are shows like, I mean, everyone went nuts over what was a Breaking Bad, you know, for a while there, which I never saw. For a long time, people were like really pumped for Attack on Titan, which I never watched. The only one I did watch that everyone was like really obsessed with for a while there obviously was Game of Thrones. I did end up watching Game of Thrones. I'm sure there's something new that everybody's obsessed with at the moment that I'm not watching. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go for a road. Dun, 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 dun. Haven't watched any of those? Yeah, fair enough. Wait, get out of it. You cheeky bugger. So what's the Angel SMP? This is the SMP that I'm on. Angel SMP is run by a content creator called Angel Naomi. She's a fellow Aussie content creator. This is her public server, which you can join if you go and watch her Twitch channel. You got to watch it for a little while and get enough points so that you can be whitelisted and join the server. And the reason why I'm on here is a little bit of a strange one and will make a little more sense very soon. But previously I was on a previous season. This is the new season that she's just started. But I was on a previous season working on a video, and this season is sort of the video I'm working on this season is sort of the follow-up to that video. So the new video will come out fairly soon. I still got a bit of footage to go through. There's about 80 hours of footage I have to edit through, so it's taking me a little while. So yeah, she's this is the new season. Yeah, but it's fun. It's a very laid back server, so there's like no PvP and that sort of things. People are building and working together and having fun, and it's yeah, it's a very laid back, chill environment. It's very nice. Everyone on here is very friendly. Like they're all willing to help each other, and you know, you obviously get some of those servers that are not like that. This one is got a very chill vibe to it. Can we go down the river there? Oh, that's just going to take us back. We need to cut through here, don't we? All right, let's do that. Really excited for a brand new day? Yeah, me too. I watched a trailer the other day. It was just like, oh, yes, so happy, so happy. I almost actually thought about coming out of retirement to see if I could get some work on the film. because some of the companies that were working on it, doing the visual effects and that, were looking for people. And I was just like, oh, I tell you what, it's kind of tempting. But I just wouldn't have the time to do it. So I'm just like, oh. Didn't have the thing that you wanted? What are you hoping for? Because it might still be in there. Because I know for a fact there are definitely things that have been hidden from that on that trailer. So, yikes. He's coming for me. Dun, dun, dun. We need to sleep, man. Are there any enemies close enough? Here we go. Venom. No, well, apart from the fact that Venom's owned by Sony alone, it's not owned by Disney. It'd be unlikely. Go away. It'd be unlikely that we'd see a crossover. I mean, I suppose it can happen, but I don't know. There are so many other wonderful enemies for Spider-Man universe. It'd be very, very cool to actually use some of the others. You know, we haven't seen some of the others yet, so it'd be nice to move away from the I want the damn symbiote suit already. Well, yeah, I mean, we've already had it originally, you know, in the old Tobey Maguire Spideys. Nothing there now. I say use new bad guys. Like, stay away from, you know, we don't need a return of the Green Goblin or anything like that. Like, just, there are so many cool bad guys. Let's use some of them. Oh, well, originally with Andrew Garfield, word on the street was originally with his films, there were supposed to be 5 films. They had originally planned out for a storyline that crossed across the 5 Spidey films, but after the second one didn't do well, they were sort of reduced. But yes, that was the original plan. Bear, bear, bear. Oh, it's a piggy. Hello, piggy. Oh, here sheepies too. Gonna need some sheep at some stage. I'm gonna have to get some or a sheep farm happening. But let's do this first. Let's get the coal first, and then we'll worry about sheep and everything else and all the other bits and pieces. There's some coal up there, I see. I mean, I could go strip mining and, you know, stuff like that for looking for coal, but honestly, I seem to find more coal nowadays above the surface than you do, you know, like mining in the dark. And this just seems to be a more fun way to do it. We get to explore, we get to find all the coal. We all get to hang out, chat. It's almost Easter, man. Like, dude, it's like a quarter of the year is almost gone. Like, what the hell? What's going on, man? What's happening? Do you guys make New Year's resolutions? Do you be just like, this year I plan to I used to, but I never really got them. I never really did them. So it's like, most of the time, it's just like, well, what's the point? Now I have more generalized versions. Like, now I'm more like, this year I want to try and I want to do more side quests this year. Like, I want to be creative and try to do more interesting creative things this year. Because I've been so busy with like family and things like that. I've sort of lost my not drive, but just chance to be creative and do fun creative things. And I used to do a lot more of it. And so, yeah, this year I've sort of made it a challenge this year to try and be more creative and do more fun creative projects and things like that, whether it be one-off things or whether it be like bigger, more interesting things, like obviously like YouTube and stuff like that. Because that's when I'm happiest the most, is when I'm being creative, when I'm you know, creating something and doing something, painting something or building something, or I just it's like my happy place. It's my happy place, which is weird because it used to be, when I was younger, I used to hate it. Like, oh, I don't want to do that. No. Now I'm just like, dude, I love it. It's my chill vibe, my time just to be me, create the fun things that I want to create. Alrighty, where are we going? That way? Yeah, oh, rocky areas that way, over there somewhere. Let's go that way. What do you guys do when you're on your downtime, when you're just chilling and relaxing, and what do you like to do? You like to play sports? Go for a hike? Watch TV? Are you a creator or a consumer? What's your vibe? See, that's the funny thing, right? When you're younger, you have plenty of time, but you don't have the drive to do any of those things. But when you're older, you have the drive, you just don't have the time. It's a cruel twist of fate. It's just like, it'd be so much easier if we had the time to do all the things that we want to do. We just don't. All right. Oh, hang on. There's some more coal there. I was about to say, let's climb this mountain. But wait, I must collect the coal. Is that it? Just a single piece. Oh, no. It's a little piece there. You were hiding from me, weren't you? How dare you? Need to eat something. Watermelon. Yes, the watermelon. I like the watermelon. Oh, that's a creepy forest. Thought it was some like rocky outcrops, but it's not. Oh, that coffee's cold. Ugh. Oh, I let it go cold. Gross. Which is weird because I like cold coffee. Like, I like iced coffee. But when you just let normal cup of coffee go cold, it's not nice. Not a good taste. Ooh, it's a big hole. Look at that hole. Let's keep going this way, eh? Ow. Giant mushroom. Mushroom. If you could add like one creature into Minecraft, what would you add? What would I add? What would I add? What are we missing? We're missing ducks, for starters. Where are the ducks? We need more ducks. Everything needs more ducks. It needs to just be ducks. But otherwise, what animal would I? It'd be kind of fun to have like crocodiles. That'd be kind of funny. Yeah, you go away. Mm-hmm. No coal. No coal. All right, let's get out of this hole. Yeah, like crocodiles or maybe elephants. Or big boa constrictor. That'd be kind of funny. They could like wrap you up, like curl up around you and like crush you. There's a very big hole. It's nighttime. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, we're sleeping. Oh, we're sleeping. We're still heading in the right direction. Yeah. Let's go this way. The deep, deep forest. We need to find like mountain ranges, don't we? Because they usually have lots of coal on the side. Dun, 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 dun. Cows, 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 cows. Lots of cows. So many cows. Let's cross that side. There's a beach on that side, and then we can head north and go for a row up the creek. Yeah, let's do that. Let's cross over here. Hello, sheepies. Nice to see you. All right, put that in there. There we go. All right. Let the rowing begin. Hang on. This might be coal all along here. Because we've got stone. Shit, it's not stone, it's gravel. Well, there's some anyway, so we'll grab that. Oh, bugger. Come on, fill that in. There we go. Oh no, it's falling down there. Ah. I fell in the hole. Well, there's a bit of iron down here. We might need more iron, so we might as well collect that while we're here too. Oopsies, more water. Oh my god. What the? I think we're glitching. I think the server might be lagging a little. Oh my god. Can we block it off? No. Where's the water source? Ah, there. There we go. And then that one there and there. That'll work. Just block ourselves in. Come on. Hate how it takes so long underwater. Eh. Let's get out of this hole. Let's just... Right. And it breaks perfectly. Perfect timing. All right. Let's set up a little camp here for a second. Right. Then crafting table. We need to make a furnace. We can cook some iron. Eat some carrots. Yummy. Carrots, yummy carrots. Oh, it's a nautilus. He's just bobbling along. Funny looking creatures, aren't they? Come on. One more. And then we'll cook the meat as well. All right. And in the meantime, we will. And I'd have some sticks, don't I? Yeah, here we go. Make some pickaxes. One more. And another one. And then that way we are well equipped. Food can go there. All right. Oh, look at this vein. It's a big one. Clung, clung. Something so soothing about Minecraft music. It's just peaceful. Oh, I missed. Like, Minecraft music is the kind of music that I would listen to anyway. You know, like, if I just wanted something chill to put on in the background, like, Minecraft music would be like that kind of music. Just something soothing. Nothing too taxing on the earlobes. Just a chill vibe, you know? It's kind of that chill vibe. Okay, so we're done with that. We're done with that. And we're done with that. Bed goes there. Room for the boat. Right. Where's the boat? Get the boat. Let's go. Where are we going? All right, let's follow this around and then we'll curve up and head north again. Although from the look of it, we should probably check out here, shouldn't we? It's probably more coal. Maybe not. Nah, they're leaves. I was deceived by the leaves. Oh, there's some. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we need to collect all this lovely coal so that we can have lots more furnaces burning at the same time. So that we can make more bricks quicker. So that we can turn those into pots. It's all about efficiency. Efficiency, I say. We have to be efficient. Efficient people, you know. And then I think we'll build a auto crafter or a series of auto crafters so that we can then just feed the bricks in and they can make all the bots. We don't have to do it manually. And then we'll have to build some flower farms. And make lots of flowers. So that way we can then harvest all the flowers and plant them all. And then my weird amusement park will be ready. Flower pot land. Oh, someone dug coal out of there already. Sun's going down. Let's hit the old bed. Yes. I really got to stop drinking that coffee. Yeah. It's terrible. It's terrible, I tell you. Spider-Man. Now I've got the Spider-Man theme in my head. Do, 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 do. Alrighty. Oh, there's some coal here. Whoa, look at it all. It was hiding from me. Well, since it's Friday, what's the plan for the weekend, guys? What are we doing? What exciting things are we doing? Actually, I'm doing something really cool on Sunday. I am catching up with some of my old buddies for lunch. These guys and I met them originally through the Star Wars Club. But we used to all make short films together. We used to have a group of guys that all used to get together and work on each other's short films. And it was so much fun back in those days. Just chilling out, just spending our weekends in the middle of nowhere working on some random film. They were some of my most fun memories of life. Just hanging out with the lads, making films, chilling out. Where's my boat? I left my boat all the way back here somewhere. No. Where's my boat? Actually, I think it's further over. So yeah, so we don't get a chance to catch up that often. So unfortunately, just life being life. Where did I put my boat? I didn't put my boat this far in. Oh, there it is. Thought my boat was around the corner. It's a bit weird. Yes, so... Oh, hang up, there's some more coal. So, yes, we're all getting together to have some lunch on Sunday, which will be very, very cool. catch up with everybody, see what they're all up to, freak them all out by telling them I got this idea for a film. I used to have one friend named Gizmo. Obviously not his real name, but that was his nickname. And he was always the one that would build like the random things for whatever film we were working on. You know, he was the guy that helped build the sets and build the props and things like that. And he and I used to get together and have dinner quite often. And then, you know, for a while there when we were working on films and stuff, I would call him up and say, hey man, you want to get together and have dinner? And we would have, you know, we'd be having dinner and I would say, so about halfway through the dinner, you know, I'd sort of butter him up. You know, we'd have dinner and we'd be talking and doing whatever. And then after a while, I'd be just like, so I've got this idea. And he'd be like, oh God, what are we doing? What do you need? Like, could we build? And then we'd try and figure out how we could do it. And one such occasion, we were working on a World War II short film that I was directing. And I called him up one night and said, come on, let's go and have dinner. Let's go and catch up. Yeah, sounds good. And I said, all right, I've got this idea for a film. It's a World War II film. He's like, oh, that's cool. And I'd been looking at places where you could hire like original costumes and props and things like that for like World War II and stuff like that. So, you know, most of the weapons and things and that we were pretty good with. But there was one particular weapon that I liked that I wanted for one of my characters that they didn't have available, which was a Sten gun. It was a old British submachine gun, which I really, really liked the look of. And I was just like, that'd be really cool if the character had one of these. And so, yeah, so I'm like, okay, maybe we could build a prop version of one. Obviously, it doesn't need to fire or anything. It just needs to look like one. So, of course, I have dinner and I call up my friend Giz, say, hey, man, let's go and have dinner. And I think he kind of was sus straight away because we'd obviously been talking about this project idea for a little bit and we were having dinner, and about 15 minutes into the dinner, I'm like, so I've got this idea. I want to build this Sten gun, and I'd taken pictures with me to show him what it looked like. And he was like, interesting. Oh, we could try this and we could try this. And, you know, we could maybe build it out of, you know, PVC pipes and things like that. And obviously with a bit of painting and weathering, and it'll look like the weapon. And we were like, okay, so we were like coming up with ideas for how it should look. It's like, all right, that'll work. Yeah, we could happen. And the guy in Bunnings comes up and says, hi, can I help you with anything? You're looking for something. And Giz is like, well, we're looking for a pipe for, and it's like, well, how do you tell the guy we're trying to build a gun, but not a real gun, but a fake gun? And eventually, yeah, we explained it to the guy, and the guy sort of looked at us like we were friggin' weirdos. Like, oh, you guys are crazy. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, yeah, so, but that used to happen all the time, and we used to go to Bunnings all the time and just be like, try and find, you know, like bits and pieces that would be useful to making, you know, props and things for films that we're working on. But yes, we would often get weird looks, but after a while, they started to figure out who we were. And like, they'd be like, oh, they're back again. They're working on something. And so after a while, the guys would be like, all right, what are you working on this time? And so they were a little more creative with their suggestions for ideas, because originally, yeah, think about it. I mean, most people that work in Bunnings are like, oh, you're doing home renovations. Oh, well, here, try this for, you know, your taps and stuff like that, rather than right, how can we build something for a piece for a spaceship? Which was quite often something that we would do. Because, yeah, we've done a few, I mean, I myself directed 9? Maybe 9 or 10 short films. And then other members of the group also did like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8, you know, of their own short films. Like the benefit is because we had everyone together as a group, we would all just help each other out on the projects. And then after the projects were done, someone would come along and say, right, well, I'm working on this new idea. And everyone would be like, right, Biddy, what do you need? You know, let's do it. Let's get the crew together. Let's, and the benefit of that is because we'd all worked with each other for such a long time. We knew how each other worked, and we knew, you know, who would do what job, and most of us eventually would then go on to actually work in the industry. You know, a lot of us used it as sort of a stepping stone to build show reels and things like that, so that they could actually go off and work in the actual big films and things like that, you know. I mean, obviously that's why I did it. That, and for the love of making content, making cool films. Right, let's put the bed down. There we go. Whoopsies. I've got another one anyway. But yes, so that's long story short, although it's probably too late for that. That's what I'm doing on Sunday. Catching up with the boys. And see who's the first one to bite, who's the first one to say as a joke. So I got this idea for a film. I mean, I've always got ideas for films, so it's not far from the truth, but there are a couple of short films that I've wrote that I wish I'd actually made. Some of them were a little bit too ambitious, like a little bit too big in their scope, or a little too far in what we were able to achieve at the time, especially at the time. Might be a little bit easier now with certain aspects of visual effects and things like that. I mean, the biggest issue was never so much the visual effects side of things, because, I mean, between myself and a few others that were in the group, we were, you know, pretty, pretty good at all that kind of stuff. But the biggest issue was just money. You know, it costs money to make these projects, and unfortunately, as we went further on, the projects got bigger and bigger and bigger and more expensive. Let's go and get our boat while that's cooking. Oh, look at all this lovely coal. Can we just dig this out? There we go. Oh, there's more down here. I think my cat just knocked something over. Yeah, I heard a banging in the kitchen. I think my cat may have just knocked something over. Oh, well. Alrighty. Oh. Alright, we should, while we're here, we should make some more pickaxes, eh? Because we seem to be going through them. So we might as well make a couple more. Don't have any food to cook, so that's good. Although we could probably head back home and we can get rid of half of this junk that we're carrying. Let's keep going. Oh, hang on, there's more here. But this is a good start. We got a nice chunk of coal. This will help. Thankfully, you don't use a huge amount of coal to actually make the bricks. You know, it's not a one-for-one conversion. So they become more useful, but even still, I still need lots of it because I also want to run lots of furnaces. Hello, Piggy. What you doing? What you doing, Piggy? Haha. I see your coal. You're mine. Your coal is mine. So there's a game that's being released today, I think. Pretty sure it's today. Called Crimson Desert. Big open world fantasy game. And I love open world fantasy games. Like, you know, The Witcher and things like that. You know, they're fun games. And I've been watching this game be developed. Apparently, originally it was going to be an MMO, and then they decided to change it into a single player game. And apparently it's huge, like really, really big, with lots and lots of things to explore. And I really want to try it. You know, I grew up on The Witcher, and obviously The Witcher 3 is like my favorite game of all time. And I really want to try it. But my concern is that I try it and get hooked on playing it. And then all I want to do is play Crimson Desert. Which is, yeah, a bit of a problem. I mean, it'd be fun, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not sure I've got time for that. But at the same time, it's like, it looks so good. It looks so much fun. Big open world to explore, monsters to fight, people to see, adventures. Ah, there's some more. Some more hiding, or is it? Nah, it looks like that's it. Oh, some over there. Let's go. I wonder if this is actually a quicker way of getting coal, as opposed to, you know, like going into caves and stuff like that. I'm sure someone's done a test to try and figure out if this is a quicker way to do things, but I don't know, it just seems to be a better way to do it nowadays. Or at least a more enjoyable way to do it. You know, in caves and stuff like that. Not only do you have to light it up, but you have to also watch your back all the time. You know, where with this, you don't really have to worry about that. Occasionally, you know, creeper will sneak up on you, but for the most part, you can just sort of chill and chill in mine. Reach level 35. There's a bit more iron. I think that's it. Oh, hang on, there's some there. What, another big vein? Nice. There we go. I think soon we'll get to the point where we'll fill up our inventory and we will head back home and dump it all. I think that's all done. All right, where are we? Hang on, we haven't done this one here. So, where is it? Over there somewhere. No, must be that over there. I wonder if it's possible to mine every piece of coal on a Minecraft map. I mean, I suppose it is. It'd be just a matter of time, right? I always had this vision, and I'm pretty sure it's not actually possible. But I always had this vision that you could, if you started on the far edges. I mean, you couldn't do it on a normal Minecraft map. It'd be too big. But if you, oops, that's my pickaxe. If you started at the far edges and mined all the way down, and mined everything. And is this where we were before? It might be. Yeah, if you mined everything from the edges inwards, that you could mine every block in Minecraft except for one single block that you'd be standing on. Yeah, we've been here before. Pretty sure. Yeah, we did this. All right, let's sleep here. But yeah, I had this idea once when I was first like trying to brainstorm ideas for like Minecraft videos of like mining every single block until you were standing on just a single block. And then I did the maths and was just like, in a normal Minecraft world, it's just not possible. Even with a like auto clicker, like you just would not have, there's not enough time in the world to sit there and mine like millions, well, billions upon billions of blocks. It's just not possible. So there's a There's another video idea that I had, and I'm hoping one day that somehow it's possible. And I kind of don't want to say it in case someone steals the idea, but at the same time, I'm guessing it can't be done. So, one April Fool's. So for those people who don't know, Minecraft releases a like an April Fool's Day joke every year, and one of the April Fool's jokes that they did was that they released an achievement where if you were to go through a Minecraft portal, yeah, if you go through a Minecraft portals a certain amount of times, you get the achievement, and the certain amount of times is like 1,000,000 times or 100 million times or whatever it is. It's pretty ridiculous in terms of like the amount of times that you'd have to do it. In fact, it's like impossible. Like if you do the maths, based on how much time it takes you to go through an actual portal, it works out to be about 100 and something years of you going through portals for you to actually achieve it. Like it's, as I said, it's not actually possible. Anyway, someone found out, and people have made videos on how you can actually get the achievement by cheating. You can go into creative and give yourself the. Hang on, we need whoops. We need F3. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? I want to go. Where's my facing west? I want to go south. North, east, south. There we go. And then east. No, wrong way. West is that way. Oh, must be over there. Yeah. So the people have worked out you can cheat. You can go into creative and give yourself the achievement and stuff like that. But other people have worked out that there are ways you can cheat it so that there's no load time between going through the portals. And so you can do it. And even still, based on that timing, it would still take you roughly about 30 odd, about 3 years of non-stop doing this to be able to actually get the achievement. And I originally had this idea of trying to figure out if you could set up a computer that just automatically does it for you, going back and forth through these portals. And just leave the computer running for 3 years to see if you could actually get the achievement. Because I think it'd be an interesting task to see whether it's actually possible. Where is this chest? Where are you, buddy? Well, that's hard sand, so it can't be there. Are we on it? We're not really on it, are we? It's more that way, I think. We'll just keep digging. Digging a lot of sand. I seem to be right on it, don't I? I know there are tricks to figuring out. Oh, there it is. You know, like secrets and stuff like that. But more buried treasure. Wonder if that's the same one. It's the same one. Why would there be a buried treasure map in the buried treasure? There's another one. And then there's another one. Well, that's kind of stupid. Yes, let's put 4 buried treasure maps inside the buried treasure chest. Potions of water breathing. Potions of water breathing. Well, we don't need the map anymore, do we? Turn that off. We don't need that on. Alright, let's go this way. Gonna find me some more coal, although we're just about running out. Running out of room. I don't want no cheap bots. I'm not buying no bots. I'm not interested in your bots. You can take your bots and stick it. If you're genuinely not here for me, I don't care. Go away. Not interested. No. This is sand. We don't really want sand, do we? We want stone. Oh, we're sort of going around in circles, aren't we? It's raining. Get wet. Where's this go? Yeah, we'll cut through here. Let's do that. I have a bit of stone here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Find me some more coal. More coal. More coal. More coal. I reckon there'll be some right here. What do we reckon? Maybe not. One lonely piece. Oh no, a little bit more. Oh yeah, lots of coal. Oh, we're coaling it up. It's coal-tastic. Oopsies. Any down the shoreline? No. Okay. Back to the boat. To the boat. Oh, I found some coal down here. Should build a door, shouldn't I? Might do that, eh? No, hang on, I need a door. There we go. Furnaces. there. That can do some cooking while we're busy. We might as well put the bed down. Right. So much simpler. Might as well get that iron while we're here. Oh, I'm drowning. How do you tame nautiluses? Haven't really done that yet. I can go in there. Oh my god, look who's streaming. Hello, Digging, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Yes, I am better now. I was sick for the past like 2.5 weeks. Damn cold. It was awful. I swear, colds have gotten worse. Like I've been like coughing and spluttering and all over the place. But I'm feeling good. Feeling fighting fit. Feeling like I need a nap. I have napped so much in the past 2 weeks. It's ridiculous. Give me my chest back, thank you. And then we need one of those. I just put away the PAX tickets and thought of me. Well, thank you very much. Speaking of PAX tickets, they're available soon again, like 24th, so like 4 days. I'm excited. I was going to go to the Game Expo last weekend. I had tickets for it, but I got, I was sick in bed, so I was like, bummer, dude. Because the Game Expo's gotten bigger and bigger over the last couple of years. It's been great to see. But yes, no, PAX is like that thing that's like I put in my diary like straight after the last PAX, like instantly buy tickets, instantly like I'm ready to go. Like I tell all my friends and family every year, like this is PAX, like don't expect me to be around. I won't be there. I've got more important things to do. I got Paxian things to do. But yes, I'm always pumped and excited for PAX. It's always a blast. So at the moment, we are just collecting coal because I need to make lots and lots of bricks. So I've got lots and lots of furnaces happening. So I'm building the world's lamest amusement park. It's called Pot Plant Land, and it's filled with thousands and thousands of pot plants. So we're collecting coal to make furnaces to make bricks so that we can make pot plants. So that's what we're doing. We're on the hunt at the moment. Sounds epic. My house is actually a pot plant. I actually live inside a giant pot planted house. So, and I've got a nice little mountain that is surrounded by fields, which will be all planted with pot plants. So, yes, we are collecting resources. Oh, hello, sheepy. Nice to see. In fact, we're just about done with collecting for the day. So, we will head back to the... Yeah, we're pretty full, aren't we? We'll be able to head back to home and... dump everything off. And then I think tomorrow I'm going to stream in the afternoon. I think tomorrow we'll start building... We're going to start building a place to store like all the pot plants, all the pot plants and clay and stuff like that, because there's definitely not enough room in the actual house. It's a fairly small house. I like to live in small houses. Like, people build these like giant mansions and things like that. I'm just like, I just don't see the point. I like to build smaller accommodations. So let's go there. Where haven't we gone? We can go upriver. We've still got a little bit of space left for, hang on, what's our inventory like? Hang on, where are we going? We're going the wrong way. Get the other way, go that way. All right. Dun, 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 dun. So how are you digging? What are you up to? What exciting things? I saw you were streaming yesterday, actually. I was watching, I came across a Twitch stream yesterday, which was kind of actually fascinating. Someone streams, they're called Midnight Sumo? Yeah. Streams the sumo wrestling from Japan and commentates. And I'm just like, that's kind of cool. Streaming and making videos. Well, that's a good thing to do, right? Keeps you busy, keeps you entertained, keeps you excited, keeps things to do rather than better than sitting around. But yeah, they were streaming the sumo wrestling from Japan. And I'm like, okay, seems like an odd thing to stream. But I started watching it and it was just like, it was actually surprisingly interesting. He was very knowledgeable about sumo wrestling and sort of, he was like talking about the history behind it and the basics and, yeah, because obviously I know nothing about sumo wrestling. But after a while, I found myself actually like being engaged by watching sumo wrestling. It's actually kind of fun to watch. It's really interesting because there's a real tradition to sumo wrestling. Obviously, you know, it's from hundreds of years ago, and it was just interesting to watch the tradition that they keep up. You know, there hasn't been a modernization of sumo wrestling. It's still the same as it was from hundreds of years ago. Yeah, I found it surprisingly interesting. And it made me start to think about, like, are there other YouTube channels, or maybe not YouTube channels, but streams, like Twitch streams and stuff like that, that cover other weird and unique things that I don't really know about that would be worth watching? Because obviously your first thought when you think of like Twitch streams or you think of any streams is mainly you think of like gaming, because that's originally what it was. You know, nowadays, you know, there's a lot of other things, you know, just chatting and, you know, IRL stuff and things like that. But yeah, it sort of made me wonder, like, maybe I should look out for more other like random streams and see what other interesting things there are out there. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of really niche streams that I never really thought about. Like, I'm sure there's someone out there that probably does gardening. You know, just gardens away and let's go over there. Must be some, oh, hello fishies. Look out, fishies, here I come, coming through. Yes. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, hang on, I've got another door. We can door it down here. Probably could have moved my door a little closer, but anyway. Something's upset the next door neighbor's dogs. I can hear them barking. It's probably robbers, probably breaking in, stealing everything. What do we need? Random granite. We don't need random granite, do we? Oh, hang on, there's some more here. But first, a carrot break. Carrots. Do you like eating carrots? I like eating carrots. Don't look at me eating carrots. It's getting dark again. Where's my bed? Sleepy time. After this, I gotta go and do the shopping. That's what I gotta do. I gotta go and do all my grocery shopping because I haven't done any. And there's nothing in the house. And I need food. I was even gonna have breakfast this morning. I'm like, yeah, I'll just grab some breakfast. I open the cupboards and just like, there's nothing here. I'm like, wow. Should probably go and buy some food, eh? Gravel, gravel, gravel. Alright, well, we got a lot more coal than expected today, which is good. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, there's a big hole there. Let's not fall down in the hole. Probably not a good idea. More iron. Excuse me. What do you guys got going on this weekend? What exciting things are happening this weekend? Anything? Ow. I fell. First quiet one for a while? You know, sometimes I think you got to do that. Like sometimes you just got to have one of those weekends where you're just nice and quiet, nice and chill, nice and relaxed. Just, you know, not have to worry about anything. Oh yeah, more coal. All the coal you could possibly need. Beginning of the year is where you have most of our birthdays, and it's insane. Yeah, and it's also the start of the year too, right? Where everyone's like, go, 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 get things done. And then things tend to mellow out a little as you get further into the year, and then the end of the year comes and everyone's like, oh my God, we're gonna get all these things done. Go, 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 go. And it's all crazy again. Dun, 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 dun. All right. That. More coal. So much coal, you could possibly coal it. Oh, we're running out of pickaxe. Maybe we just keep going until we've run out of pickaxe, unless I've got another one. I've got another one anyway. We're good. Why don't I use charcoal? Yeah, I do as well. But I just figured it's easier to collect coal as well. So, it was just a chance to go and do some exploring as well. Collect some other resources. Since the plan is, since we're going to be making a lot of pots, to have a lot of furnaces running at the same time, just so that we can churn through it quicker. So between having charcoal and also having coal, it'll just make it easier. I'm an explorer at heart when it comes to Minecraft. You know, I always like to go and see what fun and interesting places we can find. So any excuse to go and explore and collect resources, it's always fun. Oh, some over here. I hear spiders. We were talking about this before, about obviously the Minecraft Live event is coming up in a couple of days, and what we were hoping to see. And then we're talking about like what new animal they should add to Minecraft. And I suggested that they add a giant boa constrictor that can wrap around you. That or crocodiles. But more importantly, ducks. We need ducks. Ducks that look like me. Quack. But yes, there need to be more ducks. I'm a builder. I would not leave the safety of town if I didn't need to get resources. I've become a little bit more like that. I used to be like very opposite to that. Like I was always the, you know, like explore. But now I find, because I used to be a terrible builder as well. So it's just like, well, it's no use me staying in town because, you know, I'm not going to build anything anyway. Did I bring my boat with me or did I leave it somewhere? I think I left it somewhere. All right. Well, we're pretty much full, so let's head home. All right. So this is home. This is where I live. My nice little farm. My nice little pens with all my dudes and my house. See, I live in a pot plant. So, my plan is, this is my mountain here. This lovely little mountain here, right? My plan is to fill this island, or this hill, with pot plants, and then go out further. And if possible, cover all of this area with pot plants. So we need to build lots and lots of pot plants. And we've been doing that. Well, we've only just started because the server's only just started. But as you can see, we're starting. All right, so this goes in this in here. All this lovely coal. That's, yes, lovely coal. What is the Angel SMP? So the Angel SMP is run by a streamer by the name of Angel Naomi. She is the owner of the server. She's a fellow Aussie content creator. And she yeah, she has her public server, which is what I'm on. Yeah, in order to get whitelisted for the server, you pretty much just go onto her streams and you watch her streams for a while, and just get enough points to become whitelisted. Pretty much you just got to watch for, I think it's about an hour to get whitelisted on the server, and then you get access to it. So it's a pretty chill server. It's a lot of fun. You know, very laid back, no PvP or anything like that. It's just a fun place to hang out and build stuff and hang out with people. It's yeah, it's good fun. In the last server, last season, I tried to do a challenge where we originally had over our heads, we had numbers that showed how often we would die. So I tried to become the #1 most amount of deaths on the server. I died, it was about 13,000 times to try and become #1. And so this time we're trying a new challenge. Let's see how many pot plants we can pot. So yeah, so that's what we're up to at the moment. This is me making more clay, making more. All the clay balls. We'll collect these while we're down here. That's me on this season. The SMP I'm on. It's been insane. What, you've been dying a lot? I mean, I die a lot anyway. That's why I'm called Captain Deadmeat. That's why I named myself that. But yes, there was sort of a fun challenge. And then people cottoned on that I was doing it and started trying to beat me. And so it sort of became this race to see how many deaths people could get before the end of the season. Just finished making clay and mud farm. You love the red brick? Yeah, the red brick's great to build with too. It just costs a lot to actually build it, right? Especially if you're building something big. I don't have any. There might be some mud in the chest down there, but I don't think I've got any left. I've also got another home on the map that's actually in a swamp with lots of mud. So I quite often just teleport back and forth between them as well. Collect the mud there, as well as my auto farm. Tin, 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 tin. Squishy, squishy, all the squishy. Yes, give me all the clay. So yeah, so eventually I think now that we've sort of built the house and the area, we'll now build a storage area for like all the clay and all the bricks, and build a couple of auto builders so that they'll auto crafters so that they'll craft the pots for me. So that all we can do is just feed in all the bricks. Oh, we're not clicking these. Don't need the doors anymore. Alright, so we got any mud? Oh, grab those. A little bit. Those can go there. Mud. Oh, it's grey wool that I'm holding. I'm like, why is there a single piece? I don't need the... Right. It's a very satisfying sound, isn't it? The squishy sound. Oops. bit more mud. Should be enough to do at least this one. I love it. Same as the stream lights being placed. Yes. Yes, they are very, very similar. Like audio sounds for the sensors. They sound great. Whoa. What's that one? Okay. All right. Let's jump back home, just because I can't be bothered climbing the hill. All right, coal goes in there. Oops. Bricks done. Iron in that. Just stick the bricks in there for the time being. What we might do is might make a couple of shovels. Slash home mud. Beautiful. Grab the coal while we're here too, eh? We'll grab some more mud so that we can do our farms. This is a big swamp that we found, so there's plenty of mud around to collect. Although I think I've dug most of this area out already. So we might have to move to one of the other areas soon. Squishy, squishy sounds, squishy sounds, squishy sounds. Whoops. Funny because I was trying to find a swamp to find the to get the mud, and I spent like hours searching for the swamps. Could not find any. No matter where we traveled, we couldn't find a damn swamp. If I'd just gone the opposite direction from where I was traveling, I would have walked straight into them. But I chose a particular direction. It was just like, yeah, we'll go that direction. And unfortunately, it's not the right direction. I spent like a day just wandering around trying to find, swampy locations. Nothing. So. Alrighty. How we going? Still got a bit of space. It's all about being efficient, you know? Doing that digging. Yeah, digging. I like digging. I like digging dirt. Mud. It's great. It's funny. If you told me in my earlier years of like playing games like Call of Duty and stuff like that, you know, if you had told me that I would find more enjoyment in my later years in gaming, on a Minecraft server just digging dirt than running around shooting everybody in Call of Duty, I would say that you were a liar and that there was no way that I would actually enjoy that. But it's funny because I do. I enjoy this far more than playing competitive games. Like, there's more satisfaction, more enjoyment out of these type of games than there is out of competitive games. You know, for a long time there, I did Minecraft, I did Fortnite content. You know, and I enjoyed Fortnite. I loved Fortnite. But now, like, the idea of jumping into a lobby and playing Fortnite now, to me, just does not interest me in the slightest. Like, no. Dealing with the competitive side of it, just like, nah, I'm done. Not interested. Not interested at all. All right. Think we're good. Think we're good. All right. Slash home. Quick sleep. We'll go and reset this down here. Yo. Oh. Ow, probably shouldn't do that. That was kind of a bad idea. Oh, flaming zombie. Flaming zombie. Oopsies. Oh, have I run out of space? Oh, it's because I keep picking up all these spyglasses. Right, we need some mud. Come on. Right, that one's done. Did this one. And while we're at it, we'll put some mud in there. Wait, go away. I love it. He hit me and then just walked off. No, he didn't keep coming. he just stood there and was just like, yep. We don't need any of this junk. All right, so let's dig this. Whoopsies. I still got more. That's right. Place all the mud you could possibly like. Yes, mud everywhere, mud, mud, mud. Mud, 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 mud. Mud, 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 mud. Wouldn't it be weird if there was a mod that had an audio cue for every time you did something? Mud, mud, dirt, glass, mud, mud, mud. Yep. Yes, I built this before. Took me forever to figure out how to build this thing. Because every time I got it to work, it would then break down, and it'd be just like, it's not working, man. Oh, I've run out of space. We don't need another hourglass. I think we've got like 12 of them already. Right. Mud can go in here. And then we need some dirt. Dun, dun. Oh, get up the ladder. Come on. All right, now we do that. And we put it there. And then we just sit here for a little while. And this machine pushes the block into the space, which pushes the water on it and floods it, turns it into mud. And then it drops the empty water container down below, fills it up, and then redistributes it back at the top. So we have endless water. And all we gotta do is just feed dirt into it. The only problem I found with this is, if you feed the dirt in too quickly, the whole thing locks up. If you miss the wrong spot on the piston, it doesn't work. If you overpress on the piston, you end up hitting the lever in the back, and changing the timer, which means it doesn't work, which means eventually the water bottles spit out at the wrong speed, and then the whole thing locks itself up. And you have to reset the damn thing, and it's a pain in the butt. You have the same setup and stand on the dispenser to refill the dirt? That's not a bad idea. I found this way was the easiest. It just seemed to work the best. But yeah, I'd never built anything like this, so trying to build this and get it to work properly. I'd get it to work like once and then I'd break it, and then I'd somehow accidentally break part of the redstone, and I'd be like, why isn't it working? And then I'd have to try and figure it out, and I'm just like, oh my god, it's one of those things that, yeah, if I probably build this 4 or 5 more times, it probably wouldn't be a problem. But because it was the first time I was building it, I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where this goes. I don't know what needs to go and where. And I was just like, oh my god, it was a nightmare. But I want to try and build more like automated machinery and farms and things like that, like this, just so that I get more used to actually doing it, because it's something. Oh, we're full. It's something that I haven't done that often. And dirt can go in there. Dirt can go in there. Give us this. We'll take this back with us. I'm late. Mr. Bunk, unfortunately, you are very late because I'm just about to end. But hello, how are you? It is nice to see you. What we're doing, home/H. We're just dumping stuff. Stone, stone, stone. That goes in there. Actually, we'll set up. We'll do some more of this, actually. We'll fill these back up, because we can. Busy day at work. Serenade me while I grind. Ah, hello. Hello. How are you, Bunky? I hope your day is going fantastically. But just think, it's Friday, which means it's almost the weekend. It's almost the weekend. But yes, I am better now after this damn cold, pain in the butt cold, which is good to finally feel human. And then we make some pots. All the pots you could possibly pot. We be painting something next week, mister? I am. If you're interested in coming to join me, please, by all means, man. Let me know when I am available. But yes, I've got quite a backlog of things that need painting, so I've sort of been trying to get through some of them. I just finished painting an awesome griffin, and it turned out so well. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. It was one of a 3D prints that a friend gave me, and I was a little interested to see how the 3D print would actually paint, just in terms of like the quality of it, because the print was pretty good, but it wasn't, well, like, it wasn't amazing. Go away. So yes, but it turned out friggin' awesome. I'm thinking about creating a place where I can actually put photos of all these things that I painted, just so if anyone's curious, they can have a look at it. But yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, that is going to be the end of the stream today. I've got to go to my appointment, and then I'm going to go and do some food shopping because I've got no food in my house and I'm hungry. I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. Enjoy the rest of your week. I mean, there's not much of it. It's like Friday, nearly Friday afternoon. But yes, I will see you guys very, very soon. I probably will actually stream tomorrow. I've got to do stuff tomorrow evening, but tomorrow during the afternoon, I think I might jump on for a couple of hours, do some more streams. And then I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Do yourselves a favor if you haven't already, hit the old sub button so you can come and join us. I thank you for joining us. Again, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bunk, enjoy the rest of your work day. Hopefully it goes by really, really quickly. And I will speak to you all very, very soon. Until then, it's bye for now.